Mungu ni wajabu kwa sababu the people who gave us long lectures about money in churches, about Christians and church leaders being business people, today they are stammering.
Because the corruption is a cancer in our country which, if not tamed, will destroy our country. The country cannot develop with the kind of level of corruption that we have today. A lot of wastage money goes to waste because of corruption. Recently, the Federal Bureau of Investigations of the United States, FBI, reported that if we can tame corruption, we can save 800 billion shillings annually in our country. That's the amount of money that goes to waste out of private people's pockets because of corruption. And we're losing annually 200,000 jobs of their youth because of corruption. And yet, as the economy is experiencing serious problems, which you all know, people are traveling around with sacks of money to donate us around this. And they come to the church and they tell you, invite me for a rambi. This one is for you, yours, for inviting me, so that I can come and give money to the church. Then they come and 5 million, 10 million. But they've given the church today 25 million. The following Sunday, the same church is collecting sadaka from wananchi to 1 shilling. They don't stop collecting the sadaka. Because what happened to the 5 million or 10 million? So that is a source of corruption. They're not saying that we should not contribute money to the church. Each time I'm invited, I make a contribution. But what has been going on is not really contribution. If somebody can be spending in a month 100 million shillings, and his non-salary is 1.5 million shillings, he has no business that you can talk about. Even if you went to Women Shah or Manu Chandaria, they cannot afford to be making those kind of donations. Even the late Reverend Bob Collymore cannot do it. So what is the source of this money? Where is it coming from? Definitely it's not coming from salary. Yes, it's not coming from a business. But it's being used to corrupt the society, to buy support from people. This itself is a criminal act. And I was very happy and proud when Archbishop Sapir said, Marufuku.
Today they are staggering. They don't know what to say. They were telling us the other day, people to take political responsibility, people to resign, people to be taken to court. Today they are telling us, no, wait. Let's wait with the investigations. First, let's do audit. Father na bishop wako na kazi yao, wale wanasiasa wako na kazi yao. Kama wewe sio shahidi, wewe sio mtu ya kusaidia kwa upelelezi ama uchunguzi, wewe sio wakili wa aina yoyote, wewe sio hakimu kule kotini, sasa mambo ya ufisadi unaenda kutangaza kwa baraza, kwa mazishi, ikusaidie na nini? Wewe fanya kazi yako ambayo umepatiwa. Wacha hiyo kazi ya kupigana na ufisadi, kwa sababu ndio tumeamua kama serikali ya Jubilee itekelezwe na wale wenye ujuzi na wale wamepatiwa uwezo huo na katiba na sheria ya Kenya.
We are committed as a government to the fight against corruption. And we are certain and sure that the fight against corruption will be won if it is conducted on the basis of facts and solid evidence in a court of law. It cannot succeed if it proceeds on the basis of falsehood, or half-truths in the court and in the drama of media and newspapers. There is a world of a different professional audit. Gentlemen, my friends, your double-speak is so loud and your double standards are so obvious and so glaring that it doesn't matter where we look, they are obvious.
Tuwapatie nafasi watekeleze jukumu hiyo ya kuhakikisha kwamba mali ya umma inatumiwa kwa njia ya sawasawa, na msiingize huko mambo ya siasa. Kama wewe ni mwanasiasa, wewe unafanya siasa. Kama wewe umepatiwa jukumu ya kufanya huko, wewe unafanya kazi hiyo. Kazi ya kupigana na ufisadi, katiba na sheria ya Kenya imetoa kwa independent institutions waweze kutekeleza wajibu huo, na sisi kama serikali tumewapatia pesa ya kutosha, tumewapatia institutions ya kutosha, tumewapatia capabilities ya kutosha kutekeleza wajibu huo.
From telling us take political responsibility to telling us people must step aside, to telling us people must be taken to court. Now you are telling us, no, let's do a special audit. Things have really changed. And I want to say, all the investigative agencies are independent institutions. They do not need any guidance, any lectures, or any directions from anybody. They will know what to do. There are those who are looking for this so-called special audit because they are looking for detergents and sanitizers for the laundromats they run. Ndio wanatafuta hii, wanasema unajua hii ndio watafute mahali ya kwenda kutengeneza ile mosho moja. Hata wale ambao wamekuwa wakikejeli kanisa, wale ambao wakidunisha viongozi wetu wa dini, eti ni watu wanafanya biashara, wanapokea pesa kule kanisani za ufisadi, Mungu amewaanika. Leo wamepatwa na kigugumizi, wanatapatapa, wamepatikana wameiba kwenye watu ni wagonjwa na kwenye makaburi, wamepatikana huko na ufisadi, ndio wamepatwa na kigugumizi, wanatapatapa. Leo wameshindwa la kusema. Walikuwa wanatueleza watu wachukue political responsibility, wengine wajiuzulu, wengine wafanyiwe sijui mambo gani, lakini leo kwa sababu ni wao wanasema hapana, wacha kwanza tufanye hesabu, wacha kwanza tufanye audit tuone. Sasa niwaulize, ni kweli ni mzuri kufanya audit, lakini kama PPE ilikuwa ni 3,000 na imeuziwa serikali 10,000, sasa hesabu ni sawa, lakini mbona mmebadilisha msimamo wenu? Mbona mambo yamebadilika? Siku ile mlikuwa mnasema haya, leo mnasema mengine.
Thirdly, we want to deal with this cancer of corruption, not just in words, that you are walking around with sacks of money in terms of harambes and investing in heaven here on earth. We want you to invest here on earth for development, not for heaven, because we want to know that ultimately all of us will go to heaven.
But it is unfair, even before we start, all manner of allegations are flying around. We must be robustly independent, but constructively interdependent, in the words of the registrar. And lastly, because this is a good occasion to say some of these things, we welcome what the Chief Justice has said, that there is now synergy being built around all agencies that are engaged in the fight against corruption, so that there is no blame game, so that we build synergy, so that we can use the resources of this country properly, and we can eliminate wastage, and we can stop corruption. That is as it should be. We want to ask, and the Chief Justice has said, every Kenyan must play their part. Every sector must play their part. So that in the fight against corruption, we must prosecute that fight on the basis of facts. You've heard, for example, that, the government has lost 21 billion in Kimwarer and Aror Dam, which is a flat lie. The money in question is about 7 billion. And for every coin that has been paid, we have a bank guarantee. No money will be lost because we are a responsible government. We have engaged every arm of government to make sure that public resources are safe, and therefore the correct information must be used as we target the fight against corruption, so that we can nail the true culprits. Sometimes when we say 9 billion has been lost, and then when it goes to court, it is 100 million, the public is asking, what happened to 8.1 billion? So we shoot ourselves in the foot. So as has been said, our commitment as the executive, as the legislature, and as the judiciary, and as has been said ably by the Chief Justice, there is now a mechanism and a synergy around what we must do so that we can deliver for the people of Kenya. We must proceed on that basis and on the basis of factual information so that we can do justice to our country and we can do justice to the use of public resources in the right manner. I thought I should say this so that the narrative that is being built, that everything government is doing is corrupt, we must be sincere, and we must be honest about what is going on, so that we don't criminalize, or we don't bastardize, or we don't create propaganda around every government initiative that is going on.